Hello everyone, my name is Kim. Welcome to my channel. Today's orchid highlight video is all about Ascda Kulwadee fragrance number 19. This beautiful Vandaceous type orchid. It is the largest of the Vanda types in my collection. So I just want to take a moment to celebrate this orchid. It has 3 spikes this time. I'm so excited. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much to those that have shown me that you appreciate these videos by hitting that subscribe button. I truly appreciate you. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and why not subscribe? I'll be posting lots of videos on my orchids, and once it gets to spring and summer, on my butterfly and pollinator garden as well. All right, let's get a close-up. This is the full plant. Okay, she's pretty big. She's the largest one in my collection so far. Get nice and close, zoom in on this flower. I hope the video picks it up because this flower looks like it has had glitter poured all over it. And I don't know if you're going to be able to see it in the video, but it is, I can see a little bit of shimmering there. Let me zoom. I can see a little bit of shimmering in the sun. Hopefully you can see it in the video. It's absolutely beautiful. This is what the flower looks like once it's been open for probably about a week and a half. Let me see if I can get around here and show you what a newly opened flower looks like. There we go. See how it's much lighter? Okay, so this is a spike that has been open not too long, and they open up a little bit lighter and then they darken up and actually get a little bit bigger as they've been open for a little while. Care tips on this Vanda: it stays out most of the year. And I say most of the year because you might have noticed that the shade house is missing quite a few plants. Yeah, it is getting down into the 40s several times over the next week or so. So really, when these plants get below 55, what can happen is you can start getting some cold damage and they can start dropping some of these lower leaves. I baby my Vandas. I know a lot of Vandas you see out there, they do have those lower leaves that are gone, and I really baby them and I try to make sure that doesn't happen. I don't prefer that palm tree look, so I really try to keep them healthy and not stress them too much so they don't do that leaf drop. You do see that this Vanda does have some damage. It's been in my collection the longest, but this damage is not from cold. It's not from fungus. It is actually the wires. When Vandas come to you, some of them come just with no wires and no basket or anything, but a lot of them will come in a basket, and this one actually still has the basket underneath all those roots. But the basket is usually held up by a hook with 4 wires. And the bigger this Vanda got, it started cutting into those leaves. And you can see I've actually, let me get out of the shadows there. I've actually lost a couple leaves here, and there was some damage. You can see on the tops here, that's from those wires. So what I do, sometimes I head it off before it happens, and I just cut off those wires before there's even a chance to be an issue. And sometimes as the Vandas get bigger, I just cut them off. And you can see I've just got a single hook that this is attached to. The hook goes behind the plant there. I've got just a single wire here attaching it to the hook. Another one, let me get out of the shadows again, sorry about that, guys. Down here. And then the hook is underneath. It's hooked underneath that root mass. Another thing I do to take care of this plant is it gets constant fertilizer. You can see I've got some slow release, and the Vanda likes it because the Ascda, excuse me, likes it. It has grown a root right through the bag. So it's decided to keep its bag. So in addition to that fertilizer that it gets every day, I water this plant every single day. You can see that the roots are just free flowing. I drench it until all of the roots turn green, and then let it dry out. I try to do it early in the morning, so by the end of the day it is completely dry and it's not wet overnight. In addition to that slow release fertilizer in the baggie, give you something pretty to look at while I'm talking. In addition to that fertilizer in the baggie, I also fertilize at half strength every week or every other week, depending on my schedule and how much time I have. So she is getting constant fertilizer every day from the watering from that slow release. But in addition to that, CalMag, a balanced fertilizer, and I'll do that every week or every other week as well. Okay, that's it for today. I just wanted to highlight this video. Ooh, one last thing. The reason I'm doing it now before that third spike is completely open is because I have to bring this Vanda inside. I think I already mentioned that. But what happens sometimes when you bring them inside and there's a drastic change in humidity is you lose some of the flowers. The buds are especially sensitive to this. So if you have any plants in bud and you have to bring them in for any reason, or they're in and out, that is a risk. When you have the drastic change in humidity like that, there's a huge risk for bud blast. And I've even seen flowers affected by it. I'm trying to pick up those shimmers. They're so gorgeous. Hopefully you can see them on the video. Yeah, so I knew the risk when I bring this in tonight is that these flowers could get damaged from the drastic change in humidity. Some of them, they could go over a lot faster. They might get some spotting on them. So I just wanted to get this video done before we risk that happening. Anyway, that is it for real this time. I hope you have a wonderful day. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I would love your subscription. Have a great day. Take care.